times because she walked through.
Wow, Des.
She walked through one shot and then
Wow.
walked through another shot, and I was like,
that was funny.
the anointing was flowing through the first one. I had to recap it and try to work it up, and
Des, were you doing that on purpose?
No, I didn't even realize that it was the steps. So behind, and it was the whole thing.
But then you came back down the same way.
Right, thank you. Came back down the same way. I'm like,
let it go, Pastor Nicholas. Let it go.
Hi, y'all.
Bishop told you to leave me alone. Listen to your leadership.
But Pastor Nick, he just cannot. Like Pastor Nick, like we always say, he's like that big brother that always just, he just always has to pick at you, no matter what it may be.
It's out of love.
It's out of love.
I would not call it picking. Hey, my leader, I would not call it picking. That is not fair, sir.
Oh, I'm just saying. I just heard this from some people. By the way.
She's just weird.
I never said such a thing.
What did she say? She has this weird ice cream thing that we found out on Monday. She can only eat plain vanilla ice cream. Only plain vanilla. No Jimmy's. No nothing on. Just plain vanilla. Like she's like a baby. Yes.
So do you eat like the regular vanilla, or like can you do vanilla that's like Breyers that has like the vanilla beans in it?
That's good with the vanilla bean. Mm-hmm.
So that's not like all the way plain.
Maya's like,
it's vanilla ice cream.
That's good. The vanilla bean. That's it.
That's it.
All right. Well, big question. Do you like butter pecan ice cream?
I have a nut allergy, so I can't.
I feel like every black mama likes butter pecan. If you like,
butter pecan is so good.
Favorite ice cream is butter pecan.
Butter pecan.
My mother also has a extreme nut allergy, so she can't. But her favorite ice cream is butter crunch from Friendly's. Same thing. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. Thank you.
Same energy.
Thank you.
Did you say same energy?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Good night, Pastor Nicholas.
I didn't even say anything. All of it was
Nicholas.
You said the energy. Just are you one of those sending light and love people?
No.
That's good because somebody explain it. How do you send light and love? What is that? Is that an energy thing you're sending out?
Energy thing.
Why do you
good
vibes,
love? Good energy.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Send good love. Yeah.
But when people say that, I don't feel it. Am I supposed to light and love?
Wow.
Wow. Is something supposed to happen? I don't.
Somebody sending you positive energy.
I don't feel the energies. I don't feel like once we get zapped with it, like, ooh, that's light and love.
You're also the type of person that if like someone like I'll greet you like, hi, Pastor Nick. You're like, hello. So like I don't know.
that is fascinating. Like you gotta pick him on certain days. Like one day you'll get the real happy person, like, yeah, I'm fascinating. Be like, hello Kevin. Hello Desmond. Exactly. How are you?
I do that myself because it's fun. That's why. The two of y'all are hilarious because y'all like on level 10 and I like bringing it down just a little bit just for some fun. That's all.
Is that why you do that?
Right. That is true. Because I'm always excited to see him. He'd be like, hello.
Right.
Hello, you notice when I do that, it's always your full name.
Right.
When I see Ashley, because
what up?
But y'all is just entertaining. That's all.
This is why you're Pastor Nicholas. That's really why.
I did not choose violence 5 minutes in.
I was getting ready to say, I was like, Shakira just said you chose violence, not violence.
Anyway, how y'all doing? Welcome to Fr3sh Friday again. Please do us a favor and share this if you can. What's up, Kife? Hey, my leader, Shakira, Vicky. Y'all shout out. Let us know where y'all are. Let us know where you are and join in the conversation. Before we get in our topic, quit.
I was going to say, if you're watching for the first time, drop VIP in the comments so we can say hey.
Yeah, if you're watching for the first time, drop VIP in the comments so we can.
Come on, VIP.
Yeah, I am feeling kind of shady tonight, so I'm not going to say half the stuff that's on.
Good night.
We already knew, like,
it's coming quick. It's coming quick. Maya, do you have one of the what are we doing today? Do you have a thing for us?
I do. Let's see. Let's do this one. We'll get this one out.
Hey, Tempest Torres, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, this is good.
One has
to go.
This is easy.
Cornbread.
This is easy.
Croissants. Bagels.
Not
or them biscuits.
Ignorant.
Cornbread.
This Negro is ignorant.
What did you say?
Can you please?
She said it.
I ain't saying it.
I said this Negro is ignorant. That's what I said.
How?
I'll repeat myself. I'm not afraid. I care.
But that's how some croissants, or some people say croissants. It depends on how you
Not
say it.
croissant.
Croissant.
I ain't never scared.
What's up, Tempest? Hey, Quintina. What's up?
My vote is bagels.
I'm sure it's hot down there. So go ahead, Kevin, since you're up top. No, Maya, get her out the way first so we can just ignore it.
Oh wow.
Maya, if you say biscuits, I'm really leaving. I'm so serious.
One has to go.
Not what you taking a long time.
Right.
I think
This
bagels.
is
Bagels
easy.
would have to go.
Absolutely.
Bagels?
Bagels. What else?
Bagels. Absolutely.
Pastor Nicholas.
Okay, wait. Maybe you need to get booted from the island.
That's what I'm
Yeah, because
thinking.
What?
Bagels?
What are you picking? What are you
Bagels.
picking?
Wait, what are you picking?
Pastor
Who, me?
Nick, what did you?
Yes, you.
Wait, let's take this down because
Yeah, we need to see.
this is really too easy.
Pastor Nick, what are you picking?
He's
It's
about to say
between
something crazy.
croissants and cornbread. Because I love
Mike,
bagels.
kick him out. Kick
Hold
him
on, I
out.
love bagels.
He said, hold on.
I can't.
I love bagels. Bagels
Before
are
it starts.
good, right?
Not y'all
Bagels
kicking
are
each other
good.
out.
Bagels are delicious. What's up, Joseph? Bagels are delicious, especially a good everything bagel with some cream cheese on it, or a raisin bagel, or
Bagels
Bagels
are good.
bagels.
But
Good.
or out of
You had to choose
cornbread.
between the four of them.
Between the four of them, the biscuits ain't going nowhere. The biscuits are staying
Correct.
categorically.
Unless it's a Popeyes biscuit, they can go.
Look at
They
Kevin's
can go.
face.
They can go.
Wow, y'all are becoming very direct tonight.
Unless it's a Popeyes biscuit, they can go.
But no, Popeyes biscuits
Full
are dry. You gotta
disclosure,
drink like a
Popeye,
gallon of
don't
water
do
as
us.
you eat them.
Right.
Popeyes
We-
biscuits. It's like you almost
Nobody
choke on them
got
while you
Popeyes
swallow them because
money.
they're just that dry.
They are dry. They
They're
are
dry. Bojangles biscuits are the best though. You down south, them Bojangles biscuits, they hit.
He said Bojangles.
But they don't have them up here. But
Oh.
croissants are good. But you know, I like cornbread, but to me, cornbread's a little overrated a little bit. It's like, Redstone's cornbread is great, but outside of that,
He said Redstone's
Cornbread with the right.
Redstone's cornbread is good. You go to Redstone,
It's
get some
pretty
cornbread. No, it's
It's
good.
good, but like
No, it's good.
Okay, so Ashley, which one gotta go for you?
bagels, they gotta go.
Okay. All right.
Out of that set, unless, like I said, unless it was a Popeyes biscuit, I'm choosing the Popeyes biscuit. Gotta go because they got.
How many of y'all eat croissants on a regular?
Surprisingly, I will say,
Yeah.
my mom would make me a sandwich every morning before school on a croissant. So I had croissants faithfully. We was just
Well, I didn't grow up with that much money. All we had was white bread, and that your white bread was your bread for your sandwich. It was your bread for a hamburger. It was your hot dog roll. It was everything.
How did this
You
become
know
a
who
class
makes-
issue?
The
Huh?
best.
I
You
didn't
the
grow up
first
with
black.
that much money. How did it
Huh?
become a class issue? Bagels cost more than
Because-
croissants.
What no poor black family buying no croissants. And I
But
like
you had
croissants. They're
bagels?
good.
Make it make sense.
Bagels are cheap.
Make it make sense.
Bagels are cheap.
All right.
Croissants are like the bougie.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you get.
What?
You put your tuna sandwich on it with a piece of lettuce and your croissant.
Not a tuna sandwich.
You know what? I see what type of night it is tonight.
Tuna sandwich.
Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. You understand.
No, you gonna highlight out of all the comments that said
Really?
bagels, you gonna go to right to Vicky. Vicky, I love you, sis, but no, we need to highlight all those other comments.
No.
Look, I'm okay with telling my age. I'm okay. Look, when you grew up,
Shakira
you
said
had much money.
cornbread gotta go too.
Listen, but Shakira don't like her food touching. We can't listen to that. What's up, Larry?
Leave Shakira alone.
We can't listen. When you grew up with lack of money you got some Wonder Bread white, and that was for sandwich, hamburger, hot dog, French toast. You better look. We ain't had no hamburger rolls and hot dog rolls. You just got one bag of bread and used it for everything you wanted.
I felt the passion in that speech. It gave me a very Denzel Washington speech right there.
A pork chop sandwich on white bread. Come on, y'all.
You never had that before? People love to highlight and glamorize their struggles of like back in the y'all had hot dog rolls. Y'all have hot dog rolls.
I don't eat the
All
swine.
I had was Cracker Jacks. Like, like I don't.
But make you want to go back and eat that bread too. Like y'all had the buns. Go back and eat that bread. We had it on this.
Look, you know the struggle is real when you have to eat the ends on the loaf of bread.
Oh, the butt bread.
Now that is definitely, especially when you are dying for a sandwich.
Yeah,
that is
you
something.
Turn it inside out and you can't tell the difference. Like you flip it around.
You will be the one that thinks of that, not me.
Right, because this still tastes the same.
You have to hide it. You have to trick your. See, it's all a mental thing.
We're not on that energy level.
I feel you. I understand that. I respect it.
Ooh.
Just to roll them up into sugar balls for dessert.
What?
See,
that's the SM piece. Look,
you guys are very creative because I would have never thought of doing that.
That's the same energy as a mayonnaise sandwich. No,
I'm
sir.
just saying, a sugar ball. What is a sugar ball?
Look, when you ain't got no money, you make do with what you got. You take them end pieces of bread and you make them in the stuffing and stuff. Look, you work it out.
But a sugar ball. What is a sugar ball? What is
I don't
that?
know what sugar ball is, but
no, but you're acting like you know exactly what it
right,
is.
He was like,
I agree with you. You make do what you got to make do with.
Go ahead. So, Des, you're saying bagels as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love a good bagel. Like,
oh yeah, I love everything bagel, especially from Dunkin' Donuts with some, the right toppings and everything. But
you said from Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah.
Kevin, you give me more luxury than Dunkin' Donuts bagels.
Well, I'm not.
That's right, being bougie.
No, I'm just saying. Kev walks around in Prada, but
see, we're not
Dunkin' Donuts for bagels.
That's not tonight.
You're not going to a bagel, like an actual bagel place?
No, because I don't eat bagels on the regular. So if I did, I would invest in getting a good bagel from a good spot. But since I don't eat bagels like that, I just get it from,
But see, like if I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts, that's where I get my croissant. I get my bacon, egg, and cheese, or my turkey, sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant.
See, no, I wouldn't do that.
This is really greasy.
We need to go on a lunch date, a full like bread tour or something. So that
a bread tour.
Do y'all see, family? Do y'all see what's going on?
A bread tour.
The crowd that are like in their early 30s and younger.
Oh, gosh.
Grew up in a somewhat of a bourgeois era. And you notice how we're talking about their bacon, egg, and cheese.
Can you please define that for me, sir, and use it in a sentence?
And Kevin had croissant sandwiches for lunch and stuff.
For breakfast.
I had one this morning, so
it was a normal thing.
We have a whole box of croissants from Costco sitting right on the counter right now.
Proving my point. Let's get into this topic because I need some. Where my thank you, Vicky. Thank you.
You keep highlighting.
No.
You keep highlighting.
Wait,
Vicky, how
we
is
eat
croissants
for breakfast?
Bread and water are the basics.
No, no bread and water. But I'm just saying we had croissants. But I mean, look. Anyway, let's get over this. Where my older Gen X millennials at? Y'all understand? Y'all get it?
No, we not about to do that.
They don't know the story.
Like he had a conjure, like where are my old ones at?
Let's talk about something fun.
Oh gosh, here we go.
I like what his face just did.
No. I'm between two different topics. I remember last time we started. I don't know how we got on a marriage topic, a relationship topic. I don't know how I can't remember how we got into that.
It just happened.
And we were like, oh, we'll talk about that next month, and then I forgot about it. Or we can talk about the baby and
Oh.
Lord.
And
cancel culture.
No.
Is it cancel culture, or is it just you're reaping the consequences of your behavior?
A strong no. We shouldn't give any energy to that young man.
See, Des is the type, she does not feed into those that
Why?
Those that
those that
deserve
and
and
it's just like that.
Yeah.
Those that.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like, we either can do a relationship one, or we can talk about, because next month I want to get into it and bring some guests in and talk about how this generation responds. It's like, if they don't like what somebody says, it's an automatic
Cancel.
Let's just get rid of this person. Mm-hmm. And I think cancel thing is just dumb. Because first off, where are you really canceling them? Where are they going? Number one.
Away.
I do believe, where are they going? I mean, they're still there. Away. But they're still there, though. They're still making music. They're still making movies. And it's like, victory. Ooh, yeah. They lost a sponsor. We got them. But then 3 years later, look at Kanye. Slavery's a choice. Everybody, I'm never supporting him again. Donda's getting ready to come out. They stream it. Come on, y'all. Let's be real here.
And they still buying his shoes and his clothes.
Thank you. Now, here's my thing. I get it. You can choose to support somebody, not support somebody because of what they say or what they do. I'm not saying that people should be able to say what they want, do what they want without any consequences. Mm-hmm. What I'm saying is, and you don't have to talk about tonight, it's up to y'all, is this generation loves to just get rid of. It's like every time you go online, somebody's angry about something. Let's cancel this person. Let's get rid of this person. I'm done with this person. And then 3 years later, they bump into whatever. We don't have to talk about it. Throwing it out there.
Desiree is over it. She's like,
I'm just asking the questions. Like, I'm
just looking.
Should somebody's tweets 15 years ago identify them with who they are today? Can they be allowed to make a mistake in what they said, but have grown and evolved as people? Or do we hold people liable to?
So I'll fill in here.
I'm asking the question.
So I say there is always room for growth and there's always room for forgiveness.
Right.
But is the growth and the forgiveness genuine, or is it just to be, another hot topic on the Shade Room or TMZ, or to produce, some album sales and some streaming numbers?
Right.
That's where I find a difference, and that's where I think this particular artist is coming from to produce album sales, streaming, and views on social media platforms. So why not say something that's going to bring attention? So
you thought it was purposeful?
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah, because his apology, first off, you're really sorry. You're not going to apologize
3 times.
But it was all late after defending yourself, and then you come with this
losing money.
Formalized. Yeah, he lost a lot of money.
He's losing money.
He lost a lot of money. Then all of a sudden, this formalized apology that doesn't even sound like him comes out. Now, I don't listen to his music. I could hear a song from it, have no idea it's him, but it's completely formalized. Like, that don't sound like him.
Mm-hmm. But I think it depends on who the person is in terms of will society allow them to grow and to change. Prime example, Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. to the fallen. When he first came into the league and he was young, he had that whole situation within his marriage, and that was like a big scandal. He since then had grown as an athlete, grown as a person, grown as a philanthropist, all of that. And then when he passed away, and Sister Gail had an interview with Lisa Leslie and asked the very pressing question, it then became, oh my God, why would she ask that? This is Kobe Bryant. He's done so much. He's done this, that, and the third. However, then the question became, was she wrong for asking about his past situations, considering what had just happened? So I think, and everybody was so mad because it was like, oh my God, this is Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. But when you flip that to a situation like this current past artist that made some choices to say some things that offended a lot of people and is now coming out to apologize to basically get his funds back and not lose money. It's like I think it depends on who it is. And like Kevin said, the genuineness of it, because there's time and place for things. And
to me, the Gayle question was, why ask the question? What was the point of it? What was it going to do at this point in time? Mm-hmm. Not that you could never bring it up, but what did it accomplish besides some heat, some marketing?
Absolutely.
I don't know what happened that night, but I believe he was declared, consensual. That, I don't know. Anything could happen that night. My whole premise for her was, why bring it up? What was the point? What was going to accomplish besides bringing controversy?
Absolutely.
But I mean, that's just me. But anyway, I'm sorry.
But that's the media, though. That's kind of their job. That's kind of
stir the pot.
Stir the pot.
Like mess. People love mess, especially when it's not about their lives. So.
Yeah, but then when it's about them, then all of a sudden it's, y'all leave me alone, give me some privacy.
Absolutely.
And I think it wasn't like a month later, let's review his life legacy. It was like within the week of it, like,
yeah,
I don't know. But anyway, sorry, y'all.
But no, but that is a good topic, because there are a lot of celebrities that, that they do something, and you give them room for growth, you give them room for forgiveness. But if you consistently keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, we're like, it goes back to, are you genuine? Are you just doing it for just entertainment? Are you actually just being an entertainer by creating scandals and not actually what you are known for?
Right. Yeah. Right. I mean, I think his word is what he said was just completely atrocious. Just like, bruh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That's where you got something on your mind.
Well,
you look like it. You look like it. You're just sitting there, just processing.
No, because I don't know enough about it. I haven't followed the story.
Okay, well,
so I really don't. I don't even know what he said or the thing about Kobe Bryant. I really have been limited on my consumption of like other people's business. So I'm a fan of celebrities, like Beyonce. You don't really know too much about her life. She comes out, she does her thing, she goes back. That's how I choose to move. I believe celebrities should move that way.
Yeah, Issa Rae. Let's
Issa Rae, same energy. Woo. Like, come out, popped up married and went back into hiding. Would like to move in the same kind of way, So yeah, I don't know enough about the baby. That's why I was like, yeah, let's not even get that person.
Yeah. I'll look at somebody like this, right? Kevin Hart, when his situation, when he got asked, when he resigned from doing the Oscars, right? A couple years ago, y'all remember that?
Right.
With all those tweets that came up about him.
Yeah.
He made some cruel remarks against the LGBT community, and years ago, and he apologized for them.
Yeah.
And then he decided not to do the Oscars and said, I'm not going to do it because because his whole thing was, I apologize. Why do I have to keep apologizing? It's like they want him to go on an apology tour. Everywhere he went, I'm sorry. He's like, I think you could have handled it a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not come across as so defiant in his stance of, I already apologized and I'm done talking to y'all about it. Yeah. But it's funny how a guy who was once a very celebrated person all of a sudden is now a villain.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he's the,
but
he's the funniest person in the world to some people. I'm just,
I think as a celebrity, and that comes with the territory, so you should know better than to post or to say things that are going to solicit that kind of attention.
Agreed.
Unless you guys are going to own it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we also forget too that celebrities are people too.
For sure.
They're human. They have their limits. They have their thoughts, and just like we do. And because we're not on that level where it's millions of people watching our every move, that's a lot of pressure to have to deal with, almost being perfect all the time, even when there's things in society that we disagree about all the time. But if a celebrity comes out and has an opposing opinion to the majority, then it becomes like, nope, you're canceled. It's done. It's over. Like, we're not going to support you anymore. And this generation now is getting savvy to how the business side of society works. So it's not just enough to say, oh, we're going to cancel you and not support you. No, we're really going to hit you in your pockets where it's going to hurt you. And it's just like, wow, y'all are really trying to affect somebody's livelihood just because you don't agree with what someone said. No matter how crass it may be or how, disrespectful it may be, that is their opinion and they are entitled to it. But it's like, no, now we're not going to pay you. Now you're not going to have money to pay your bills or support your family because we don't agree with what you say.
But I also think, like, just looking at it too, like, this is just shows you the downside of social media as well. Like, yes, you are entitled to your opinions, but you got to also remember there's other people that are entitled to their opinion. So this should stop you from putting so much out on social media, all about your business. When you break up with your boyfriend, when you break up with your girlfriend, when something happened, you're giving people that opportunity to judge you and bring it back in your face later down the line. And you can't feel some type of way if someone's like, well, you remember last year this time y'all was talking about this and now y'all here. So that's the thing about social media. I feel like people put so much out there, but then get offended when it comes back and is thrown in their face, because just like you thought you're entitled to your opinion, the next person is entitled to their opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Shakira brings up a good point. Do research when you boycott companies, because folks never look up the parent company
at all.
Yeah, that's true.
I think folk just get into a tizzy, and it's happened on multiple occasions. A story will get out online about something, whether it's a social issue or a race issue, and all these people will see only one part of the clip. And they'll make all these posts. I support this. I condemn this. This person should be wrong. Da, da, da. And then all of a sudden, a couple of weeks later, another vantage point of the video comes out and shows it in a completely different way, the real truth. And then nobody ever apologizes as loud as they criticize. Nobody does. They just ride with the wave of of the outrage of everybody else. Rather than be able to, let me just understand. Watch this. We don't have to say everything about everything. There's a beauty into something trending online, and you just kind of leaving it alone.
Keep scrolling.
Especially if you don't know nothing about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when that situation happened in Mount Laurel, I ain't post nothing about it. I didn't know what was going on. All I saw was people up at this guy's house protesting. Right. I ain't say nothing on purpose. I had no clue. I had to text a couple of people. I think I hit my up or somebody like, yo, what's going on? Because I didn't know.
That was around the corner from me. That was nutty. That
whole
situation was crazy.
Yeah.
So basically, to make a long story short, a few days prior.
Well, I know what happened now.
Well, no, because
Desiree
you don't know. That's right. Desiree don't know nothing.
A few days prior to that huge protest,
I didn't mean it like that. I meant online stuff. I meant online stuff.
A few days prior to that incident happening with the protest, there was a Caucasian male who had been kind of going through the neighborhood, who's been known to go through the neighborhood and basically harass minorities in general. And there was this elderly couple that he was harassing at the time, and their neighbor, who happened to be African American, came to their elderly neighbor's defense, because this man would just come to their door and basically berate them, yell at them, curse at them, call them racial slurs. So their neighbor kind of wedged himself in between them, the elderly couple, and was pretty much coming to their defense. Well, it got recorded and it went viral, and this man, the cops were called, because the woman of the house called the cops, and she's just like, I don't even know this man. I just want him to go away. Like, just want him to leave. And the cops already knew him because he's had cops called on him before. And in the video, it was, go home, I'll be at your house in a minute. There was no correction of him throwing racial slurs, which he was doing in the cop's face. There was no correction of basically trying to calm him down. It was, no, I can do whatever I want. And he gave out his address. He said, I live at such and such and such and such. Come see me. And so the people of New Jersey pulled up at his address because they said we were invited. So they showed up and they protested, and it was to the point where they blocked off the entire development. Like no one could drive in, and people were parking at the shop right across the street in that parking lot, walking into the parking lot. The man tried to order pizza for his family that was in the house because nobody could leave the house. They had cops there on round the clock surveillance, so nobody would actually like burst into the man's house and harm him. But he tried to order pizza. The protesters ended up paying for the pizza and eating his pizza, so his family couldn't eat. Like it was just a whole lot of craziness.
He said pull up, and they literally
pulled up. They pulled up with their lawn chairs. People had cooler. You would have thought it was a block party.
It was like made in America.
It was crazy. Yes, and Andre, yeah, they did have cops from different townships as well that were there, that were on rotation because they got a shortage.
Protect this man and his family.
To protect this man and his family, but to be
after
honest,
he was harassing someone else.
After he was harassing someone else, if those cops were not there, it would have been a problem. And then even after they arrested him, which they took all day to arrest him, he didn't get arrested until like I want to say maybe around 7:00, 7:30ish. After that, they trashed his house, like broke his door in, broke a couple of windows, like. But to be honest, I don't think they arrested him, quote unquote, and I'll just say arrested him. I don't think they arrested him because he was being charged with something different, although they said he was being charged with an extra charge because the cops said he was charged that day that the cops were called initially. They said they charged him again after seeing the video because he spit in this man's face for assault. They charged him again, and that's why they arrested him. However, personally, for me, I just feel like they arrested him because they wanted the crowd to
go away,
disperse, because the crowd was growing. It was huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's social. In some instances, social media can be great because you can gather a bunch of people for a good cause at one moment.
Yeah.
But it can be horrible because it gathers a bunch of people for a moment that's not good either.
Depends on how you use it. Yeah.
I just think that all of us need to be. One of the things I want to bring a couple people on next month. How can I say this nice? Somebody wrote this book about the coddling of kids in America a couple of years ago, and it turns out to be so true. We're raising one of the softest generations.
Ooh, child, talk about it.
In the history of mankind.
Ooh, Lord.
When we were, most of us, and some of y'all agree with this, when we were growing up, hey KT, hey Maybelline, when we were growing up, our parents, for the most part, told us this is what the world is like, especially as blacks. This is what the world is like. You can make a change, but they prepared us for the wrongs of the world while teaching us how to be a part to correct them.
Yeah.
It was like, this world's not going to cater to your needs. The world has no mercy. It doesn't care about you. We've coddled a generation where it's like as soon as one thing bad happens, then it's like the end of the world. Like, it's like everything is my safe place, my safe space, my own bubble. If you got 100 people in the room, right, and everybody's got their own view of a safe space or bubble, you got to consider, somebody's going to be offended by something. I'm not saying offending people is right or appropriate, but I think we do people a disservice by not preparing them for this is what the world is like. Like, it still pains me to know that my son's 8. By the time he's New Jersey, you get permit, 16 or 17 now?
16. You get your license at 17.
License, okay. I thought they raised the limit. That's why. It pains me that when he gets closer, I'm going to have to give him the talk. Y'all know the talk. When the police pull you over, this is what you do.
Absolutely.
But my mom had to tell me, this is what you got to do. If you get pulled over, this is what you got to do in the situation, and prepare us for the reality of the situation. And I think we're not preparing a generation if we're trying to protect them from everything.
Yeah.
And fix everything and not allow them to experience some stuff to fix on their own, which is probably why we have such an outrage culture where everybody's mad about everything. I mean, you go online. I'm like, my first thought is, okay, what are y'all mad about today? Like, it's just. I'm sorry, y'all. Good.
No, that's true. I like you said, I think that we now live in society like you say the sky is blue. Someone's like, well, it's
all skies matter.
Sky blue. It's not a navy blue. It's just
right.
It's cerulean.
Like, why do you need to have a full thesis paragraph paper on your status on Facebook for that? Like, I don't understand. I don't know. Like, and there's like 100 comments following it. Why are we feeding into it? Don't even respond.
People are bored.
Just grow fast. Or the biggest problem that people have nowadays, and I've seen, is that it's so hard for them to unfriend a person on social media.
It's so hard to
unfriend a person on social media.
It's hard.
I don't have that problem.
Unfriend. I listen. It's so hard to unfriend a person or block them. I don't know why you still want to be fed into all that negativity, but if you're good, you're clean, just do it. But some people it's hard for, and they feed into it when they see a status and they comment. Okay, well, you wouldn't have this comment if you just didn't follow them in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, like if you don't like what somebody's saying, you have a right to. To me, here's my thought: if you post something on a public platform, people have a right to scroll if they don't agree with it, but they also have a right to respond to it because you posted it in a public platform.
Yes, sir.
I mean, if you don't like it, don't respond. Hello, you put it out there for your people to see it.
Attention, yeah.
If you don't want nobody to respond to it, don't say it.
But they do want people to respond to
it.
It's the attention hungriness
of
it all.
Shakir, I think it's just because I've seen young people do it and I've seen older people do it that's on Facebook. So it's no set generation that does it, because there's some older folks I see that I'd be like, all right now, come on now. You got a family and stuff. Why are you worrying about this? Come on now.
It's a culture.
I think
the whole I'm blocking you thing is like gives people power. I'm blocking you. Right. No, I want you to see it. Keep seeing my stuff.
I feel honored if I make it to your block list.
Like,
please block me. I don't care.
Honestly, I just in certain situations I feel like blocking people is necessary.
In some situations, yes.
Especially if it's a negative severance of a friendship, like you actually know that person and you guys fell off, it was a bad thing, and you block that person just because you don't want to be tempted to say anything, do anything, or come out of your character. That I understand. Yeah, or triggered by anything. But if you just don't want somebody looking at your story, like I literally know people that get frustrated that will come in and they'll be like, oh my God, so-and-so saw my story. But you're still friends with them. And your page is public. So if you don't want them looking at your stuff, remove them from your friends list. That takes too much energy.
It does.
So what are we complaining for?
Social media is the place where opinionated people get mad at other people that post opinions. That's literally what it is to me. It's like I can say what I want, but as soon as you say something that counters what I want, all of a sudden, let people have their thoughts. And if you don't agree with it, it's cool. Move on with your life. Some things aren't that deep, but it's like when social media first came out, we escaped the world by having fun on social media. Remember when it used to be just fun?
Yeah, when you can create a MySpace page and you can have the nice design. Now, I will say, now when someone would steal my song from my MySpace,
it's
real beef. It was a real beef. And then that top 3, the top 6.
Oh yeah,
major break.
You felt some type of way. Why ain't in your top 10? Like,
why am I not your top 1? Why am I? Yeah, MySpace. Now, if y'all really want to talk about some good social media, MySpace. Oh my gosh, that's when it was fun.
Well, yeah, our reality is now online, and the actual reality people can't handle. So that's what that is.
It's like you escape social media. You escape social media to actually go out and live. Before social media was escape, now living putting your phone down is an escape now. Like that should have never been. It should have never been that way.
I don't know what's going on with half of what you guys are talking about because I'm not really on it.
Yeah, I mean it, but they've already shown. I kept saying I got to read the book, but I heard the guy interviewed. He wrote a book called Digital Minimalism, and he talked about how they created social media, the stuff that they put in behind it, and how it alters our brain chemicals. How those people that have kids, you really shouldn't give your kids social media to the like older teenagers, because if it's making adults do dumb stuff, you know. If it wasn't for ministry, I would have got off of most of social media. I'll stay on Twitter. I probably wouldn't have Facebook. I wouldn't have Instagram. But I like Twitter because I like the people. I follow theologians and smart people on there.
Not smart people.
I do, and I like the thoughts. I learn a lot from them. But
there's a documentary on Netflix called Social Media, and they talk about that. And it's like the heavy hitters of the social media game who put the like the psychology behind it, and you know what I mean, and like what they created it for you to become addicted to it.
Yeah,
that's why they have the like button and there can all this stuff to try to induce like different type of hormones and chemicals, and
they got therapists and psychologists in to teach them what to do.
Yeah,
like you said, once they put the affirmation on there, like the like and all that stuff like that, they knew it hit the
like your dopamine,
the gambling part of your brain,
yeah,
where you just keep coming back for more and more and more. And I knew it was something because one of the execs for one of the social media companies said, "I don't want my kids aren't on social media."
Mm-hmm.
So they're willing to save their kids from the wrong of it, but want to expose all of us and our kids to it. To me, that spoke volumes. That they know what they're doing, but the love of money doesn't mind the casualties that are involved. Because like I said, when social media was just for colleges, when Facebook was just for college students, it was great. You get to know people, connect, and see people from before, and now it's like...
Because everybody can be there. Everybody can be there.
Are y'all having like 10-year anniversaries for y'all high school, or is that just not a thing anymore because everyone is like, do y'all do that?
I went to mine.
I'm coming up on...
This is my year. This is my year, 10 years.
I'm coming up on 15.
Mine does. We were supposed to have our 20th last year, but because of COVID, so the 20th this year in November.
Yeah, because of COVID, we were supposed to have it this year, but I haven't heard anything. There's like a whole Facebook group for it and stuff like that. But yeah,
I was just curious if that's still a thing, and like, because you can really see everyone's life. Like I assume like back in the 50s or whatever, and you went to go to your 10-year anniversary or 10-year school, whatever. It's like, oh, you have a kid now, blah 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 blah. But it's like I see your kid every day now, so. I don't know. You post them with their Cheerios every morning, so I don't know.
I haven't gone to a reunion yet. I didn't go to my 5 or my 10-year. One, because they always have it in June around my birthday. I don't like y'all that much to want to spend my birthday with y'all. Two, it's just like once I graduated high school, most of my friends were either in the class above me or below me. And the people that I did stay close to, I talk to them all the time. I don't need a reunion to come see y'all. I can see y'all any day of the week. So yeah, I'm good off.
See, like I'm in between because my friends and my group of friends, like we keep saying it. Like some of my friends want to go and some of my friends don't, and I kind of like I want to go, but then again, I'd be like I don't want to see you. But so I'm like, I do want to go, but then again, some days. Monday and Tuesday I may want to go. Wednesday and Thursday I may not want to go. So I don't know.
I can never go to one because it's always around Thanksgiving, and I'm always away for the most part. Usually you're away for Thanksgiving, or during the Catch the Fire time. So, but I mean, part of me, I haven't gone at all to one yet. But part of me wants to go to this one because I'm getting people now to see me and like, hey, you remember me from high school? And I'm like, I don't.
I asked you that book in Spanish. No, I'm sorry.
but I'm actually the folk that I really talked to in high school. For the most part, I still talk to them now. Right. So it's like, it's cool to go see people that I have a casual relationship with, but outside of that,
I went to mine just for the experience because most of my friends didn't go. But I mean, it was still an okay time. I was left out the group picture just like I was in high school, but that's a whole different story.
I
was triggered.
How did you miss the picture?
I was in the picture. It was cropped.
Oh, it's cropped.
Yeah.
For both of them, it was cropped out?
Yeah.
Look at you now.
But you should have gotten to the middle of the picture.
I know. You see like the sliver of like my pink dress, and then that's it.
Wait, so why are you in the same position each picture?
Right. Why'd you
That's
get
what
in the
I'm
middle?
saying.
I'm in the
The
middle.
ones that they posted for the group picture.
I mean, get in the middle of the
Why
picture.
are you cropped out? Like, are you like off? Are other people also cropped out?
There was a lot of people, so you could only fit but so many in the space that was given.
Now that's one thing I'm not getting group pictures with people. I'll go and I'll see you, but we're good.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Y'all are so non-social.
Right.
What is wrong with y'all?
Here's my thing. I'm a very social person with my circle of people. Sure. I'm a very much like a no new friends type of person. Like at this point in my life, I have my lifelong friends. I know who's going to be aunties and uncles to my children. I'm okay. I'm all right. I don't need to go back in time and be like, oh my God, you remember 7th grade science class? Like,
and some days you don't even want to remember those things. Like, especially you went through like an ugly stage and stuff like in high school or stuff like, or you just went through a stage where you just don't want to remember certain people or you don't want to remember that stuff. Like, I think what it is when you get older, you have to decipher between your friends and your associates. It's okay to have associates, but who you calling your friends as well. So if I go to a reunion, there's associates, but my friends are my friends that know me, that are with me. We're taking trips together. Like that's my core group. So that's why.
Y'all didn't have fun in school?
I had a great time.
Oh, I had a great time.
I was actually voted most school spirited in high school. However,
I can definitely see that.
However,
Kevin probably voted best dressed with his Prada shoes and
See, here we go. Here we go again.
Kevin used to wear these big white T-shirts, and jeans around school. I remember that.
Kev was whitey down boy.
I went through.
Wait a minute, hold up.
I used to went through so many. So I went through a Rockaware phase.
Yes.
I went through the Rockaware phase. I went through the Abercrombie and Finch phase, and then I went through the Urban Outfitters phase. I went through so many phases in high school. Like each year, it was a different phase.
Did you wear Sperry's and stuff like that, Kev?
I went to Winslow. What'd you say, Des?
You wear Sperry's and stuff like that.
I didn't. Not in high school. I wasn't the serious guy in high school. But the older I did get, I did own a pair of Sperry's. I did.
Y'all went to school together?
Who? Me and Kevin?
You and Maya, yeah.
She was
a year
or two.
Yeah.
A year or two ahead of you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why. Okay. I mean, look, we had fun. If FUBU was out, Aniche.
I did FUBU. No, I did FUBU when I was young. Now I did FUBU when I was young.
Yeah. We had Aniche. Had
I didn't do that.
Nautica, yeah.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy had the polo. Oh my gosh, I remember my first. Y'all ever remember that first day of school outfit? I remember my 6th grade year. I had like a baby blue polo shirt, and I had a baby blue like polo windbreaker with it.
Did you pop your collar, Kevin?
I didn't pop my collar. I had my gold. My outfit was laid out for the day. I had the fresh cut. Oh my gosh. Whew, that first day school outfit.
Gonna kill him.
That croissant must have hit that morning, didn't
it? I had my polo, I had my croissant, I had my Ninja Turtle book bag. You couldn't tell me anything.
Ninja Turtle backpack.
Yes, and then like all the supplies had to match. Come on now, y'all better. Calvin Klein was an era. I'm telling you, we all been through eras. Just think you can go back. But now, ask if I post those pictures on social media now. No, they're archived.
I need to see them. No. I want to see you in a long white tee, like Nelly. You talking about the Nelly size white tee?
Listen, I think about showing you those old pictures.
Nelly and the Saint Lunatics.
You
Kevin
talking about the
was
Nelly size, the real big, like the 2X, the 3X
Listen,
one that went all the way down
we've
back.
been through eras.
The long tees with the Air
Rockaware.
Force One.
Listen, middle school, when I was in my Rockaware era, I had Rockaware binders. Like, that's how serious it was. Like, you had to.
Oh, so
like,
you've always been a label junkie.
Yeah.
A what?
Okay.
a label junkie.
Label
Okay.
junkie.
Well, no.
Look,
Yeah.
when I was in high school, it was either Tim's or Eastlands. Y'all never probably had at Eastland.
Who?
Eastlands
First of all, Eastlands were on the same level as the Lugs boots or the Luke's boots.
Yeah, but Eastlands were in back in the 90s. I mean, they were. Eastlands were, Tim's.
No, Tim's definitely. I couldn't really I had one pair of Tim's. I couldn't really walk in Tim's, so Tim's weren't really my thing. But yeah, I couldn't really because I was always running and stuff, and I was always tripping. So the Tim's got one pair out of me, and I was good. I couldn't walk in them.
How did we get on this conversation?
The comments were loving it.
You can't tie them. You have to kind of just put your foot in them and just let the shoelaces do what they want to do. Yeah. Especially in New York, you do not tie your
no, you can't tie Tim's. Oh no, you tie your Tim's up
you're a clown.
like you're about to go skiing or something.
Yeah,
no,
you're
not doing that. You gotta have it loose.
I mean, look, we had South Pole. South Pole was big.
South Pole was big. Yes,
right?
It was.
Baby fat.
Yeah.
Did anyone have a pair of pastries?
But that was a little older.
I did.
I
had the Thin Mint cookie ones.
I love that.
They did a collaboration with Girl Scouts. I had a pair of Thin Mint cookie pastry shoes,
and you know what it was exactly.
You couldn't tell me nothing, okay? You couldn't tell me.
Ava, no, wait, hold up. Flag on the play. Abe, I need to see these Timberland heels. If I saw,
I have Timberland too.
You had Timberland heels?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh, they were a thing, especially when Beyonce wore them in that video with Jay-Z. Everyone had them. Oh my gosh, the denim and some Timbs.
Look, and I had an Averex jacket. I remember I spent money on that bad boy, yo.
What?
And Shakira, be quiet. We talking about South Pole. South Pole was not just a Jersey thing. It spread out.
North Face was really
it was in for 6 months and then went away, but it was in for 6 months.
I remember when
North Face jackets was what it was. Those made me.
What you say?
North Face was later on.
Yeah, North Face is
it's like our
so
time.
You're the youngest out of all of us, right, Desiree?
Yes.
Yeah.
North Face is like now.
Yeah.
I mean, North Face when we were 10, 15 years ago too.
Yeah, North Face. I started wearing North Face probably junior year of high school or senior year of high school. Yeah.
I have never owned a North Face in my life.
What'd you say?
I was saying Shakira trying to shade me. Don't try to shade me, Shakira.
Okay. Get him, Shakira. Get him.
But I wouldn't mind going to my reunion this year. There's some people I would want to. I haven't seen in 20 years. It'd be cool to see some people.
So can you go back to your reunion and dress like the way you graduated?
Why would I do that?
Just to throw it back. Go to the reunion.
I do have a Tommy Hilfiger jacket that I still have from this day that I've had since freshman year. It's a raincoat. When people used to actually wear raincoats, yo, when it rains real hard and it's light outside,
you pull that bad boy out. You pull that.
Yo, if it's like the spring or the summer and it's raining real hard, man, I put that bad boy out.
He be like, thunderstorms. Let's get it out.
But people used to wear raincoats back then. That's what we got, So I mean, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
I love it.
Anyway, it's 7:55. You got another thing, Maya, so we can get out of here. I gotta take. I'm gonna take some merge after this. So.
Okay.
What would you choose?
Which would you choose? Free travel for life, free gas for 20 years, a $300 grocery tab per month for life, or a free $80,000 Mercedes?
Wait.
I have mine.
I know what I'm gonna pick.
I know what.
Me too.
I know what I got.
Yeah.
I know what I'm gonna pick. This ain't food related, so I know we shouldn't get mad at each other for this. So, well, if any of y'all pick that Mercedes, I'm gonna be upset with you. But
no, that's what I picked.
Of course, is what you picked, Maya. Wow, of course.
No, I picked because it's a tangible thing that I can sell and get the money for.
But by the time you get it, the value drops.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not gonna drop like
you and Keefe are in the same boat.
You get it for 80 grand. By the time you try to sell it, you're gonna sell it for like 32 grand. It won't even matter.
Oh, Vicky said it too. Pastor Nick, you want to highlight that comment?
Vicky, you too. Y'all wrong. Yes, highlight the comment. Yes.
Right, everyone knows.
I'm messing you, Vicky. Look, but then you figure by the time you spend the money, sell it, you get $30,000-$40,000 for it. Then you got to pay taxes on the money came in, 30%. I mean, it's still money, but honestly, for me having a family now, it's either gas or groceries. I gotta be economical. Part of me will go with groceries because them little jokers can eat. I'm gonna go with the groceries. I'm going with the groceries. Look.
I will go with the free travel for life.
Amen.
I want to go with that. As long as it's not on Spirit, we're good.
Period. Say it again. Say it again.
So wait a minute. If Spirit said, Kevin, you can fly for the rest of your life for free, you would not fly on it.
Keep it. Give it to someone that needs it more than I do.
Yes.
Keep it.
Give it to a homeless person because no.
I am
honestly that's the equivalent.
Spirit is good if you only have like a 40-minute, half-hour flight. And you're
Spirit is never good. Spirit is never good. Spirit is never good.
Spirit is a dollar cab. That's what it is.
I flew it twice because it was cheap and it was only a 45-minute flight.
Yeah, everyone has to have experienced Spirit once before, but that should have been the last experience.
Let me tell you,
Spirit is gonna sue us. Popeyes is gonna sue us. Spirit
put me in a whole anxiety attack. That I don't know where they got those planes from. I don't know if they pulled it from the junkyard. I don't know, but Spirit gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
But I would do free travel for life.
Y'all ever see anybody like walking around with their makeup and like their eyelashes kind of like flip like that? I feel like Spirit like would still fly the plane if one of the wings is like they'd be like, y'all good, we good. You know what I mean? Like that's the energy I get.
It gives me very much Soul Plane, but we can keep going.
No, don't play Soul Plane. Soul Plane is so bad that it's good.
I feel like it's so bad that it's good, and it's even worse when they. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say it on here. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, so that's the tendency.
So Maya take the Mercedes. Kevin, you got travel.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not Spirit.
Thank you, Pastor Nick.
Desiree, what you going with?
Oh, I'm completely in agreement with Kevin. Also, I mean, if it's free travel for life, then let's just live luxury. Is it first class travel?
It has to be first class.
Yeah, let's do it. With croissant.
Even if it was free coach, you would take it though.
Yeah, it was free coach. If you're going somewhere far, like, we want first class.
Oh no, thank you. Kevin, high five. Thank you.
Ashley, what you going with?
The groceries. I just like to cook. Being in the kitchen is like my happy place. So.
But you figure if you saved up $300 a month for 12 months, that's a good flight.
But see, are you getting that money just for groceries though?
Yes, $300 just for groceries. Yeah,
just for groceries for the month.
Yeah.
It depends on where you're going to shop because that $300 can go like that.
Yeah, you go to Trader Joe's and like
you go to Whole Foods.
If you go to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, but
that's why we get the $300 because that's where I shop at mostly. So
okay, so this is what's going to happen. So Ashley and Pastor Nick are going to go shopping for us. Maya's going to pick them up in the truck, and then y'all can pick us up from the airport, and then y'all can cook.
Yeah, and we'll just fly around the world and get other ingredients for you guys.
Yeah.
With our stipend, with our grocery stipend.
Absolutely. It's 300. You're 300. That's 600. That's good.
Exactly.
We can have some good food.
Absolutely.
I love how y'all get to benefit from everything we just got. What are we benefiting from?
You get food and experience.
You get our entertainment.
And then when we come back from our trip, we get to tell you the stories.
Right.
Our excursions and
that's not enough.
Are you bringing back souvenirs?
While we have dinner, absolutely.
Yeah, I will bring you sand back in the bottle.
Not sand back in the bottle.
Look,
I was thinking more of like pasta mix. or something. Not staying in the bottle, but
look at y'all age.
I would appreciate that.
And no responsibilities. I would take the free travel too. I would. If I no responsibilities, just me by myself, I'll be fine everywhere.
Amen.
As my aunt says, no chick or child, live your life.
But I can't. Look. Taking kids on a vacation is a trip. It ain't no real vacation.
They were like, I'm going to drive.
Right. When they wake you up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, they ain't no vacation.
Oh, God bless you.
They ain't no vacation. Sorry. It's not no vacation.
God bless you.
Lord.
You make parenting sound so fun, Pastor Nick.
No, it is fun, but it's the reality too. It's the reality of circumstances.
Mm-hmm. I like being right now where I'm at, where I can watch a kid and I give them right back.
I love it.
My dog is
fly auntie. Look, rich auntie vibes all day.
Call me Uncle Kev.
That's it. Here for it.
But I can't take free travel and leave my kids like, hey y'all, I'll back. I'll see y'all later. Wife and kids. Sorry, y'all gotta stay here. I wish I could. Can't do that. Nah, man.
No.
I'm going to Bermuda without y'all. Please. You think I can get away with that? Please.
Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I can see Tiff's face right now.
Right. Like, yeah, where you going?
He's like,
you said Belgium, you gotta go get them Belgian waffles. Like,
Bermuda better be in the living room.
Right.
But plus, with my schedule here, I wouldn't be able to travel that much anyway. So it's like, kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, you'll be recording for months before you have to go anywhere.
Shoot. Anybody trying to watch a 1-year-old?
Oh my gosh.
Look, some of the parents talk all that trash, but while you away, you miss your kid, you glad you away from them. The party's like, what are you doing? They okay?
Yep.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching thank y'all for watching Fr3sh Friday.
Y'all are nice.
Right.
Hilarious.
Look, y'all can only hope. Y'all can only hope, Shakira. It's okay. You gonna be in this for a little while.
Not with y'all canceling Pastor Nick.
That's because she got that 1-year-old. She's like, hey,
then we just talk about that cancel culture. Now, what did we just talk about?
A little while. Wait till that little joker get a little older, then you can start worrying about traveling.
God bless you.
Can't you just wrap the baby around your back and like move on with them?
No, but see, most parents want to go on vacation without their child.
They want to get a vacation from the child.
They want to go away. Like if you have kids, you can take them on trips, family trips, but then it's like, let me get 1 week away from you. And we going out. But
actually, Desiree, I could see you being that mom. Instead of having like the regular baby carrier, the one that's just like swaddled and the baby's on your back. And
I've always said this. Des is going to have her kids out in the park with her doing yoga.
Yeah.
They're going to know how to make different blends together. You know, they're going to know. They're going to be cooking at a young age. I'm telling you, Des is going to be that mom.
She gonna be sitting on their bed. All right, calm yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Put your hand on your heart. Check your emotions.
Let's focus on God.
Get the candles going. All of that.
Candles going. Incense all through the house.
Today, this lady was like, she talked to her daughter. She was like, she's like, I understand you're upset, but your message is getting messed up getting lost in your mess. Like she was just all over. I was like, ooh, I need to, keep that in the bin for now. I have a child.
Just calm yourself. Let's focus. Energy's light.
You're saying it like a joke, but this is how you should. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
I didn't say anything was wrong with that.
They will do their affirmations in the morning and before they go to sleep at night. Yep, I
can see it. Did you water your plant that's in your room?
Yes. Let's meditate. Let's meditate.
You see the jungle.
Right. Kevin, be like meditating to Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Let's calm. Let's think.
Not 3 sex.
Erica Badu and Jill Scott playing in the background while he meditating.
Y'all can just
India Ari.
it over my life because I'm here for it. It's fine.
We already know. Like I envision when Des has her house, me walking in, smelling a great scent, having some Badu in the background playing.
Take your shoes off. Mm-hmm.
Of course, you better take your shoes off.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the head wrap to come out. That's what I'm waiting for.
I haven't seen the head wrap in a while.
I know
because I need my babies to breathe. So,
but we appreciate you, Des. We need you to bring in that element.
Yes,
to what we do.
Your energy is necessary.
People need to meditate more and kind of learn to relax and relate more. Relax, relate, release, as they say. You know, just
there you
she
go.
teaches me how to relax. She does. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
You be doing hot yoga in the house. Kids be all there burning up and stuff. Like,
the air on. 100 degrees outside. Soak it in. Let it all in. Let your pool
hydrate it. Take it all in.
Let it all water in. That's your problem. You need water.
You need water.
You're blaming her for passing out. You need more water.
Not that it's a heat advisory outside, but you need more water.
Right.
I'm hollering.
You can see her out back in the backyard, just 6 o'clock in the morning.
Hello, neighbor. How are you?
They be like, "Is that your mom?"
Well, she'll be out in the front yard while they catch the bus. Is that your mom? Have a nice day, guys.
Good night.
Hey, yo, we got to get out of here. See y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
This is like a conversation amongst friends. I like this.